So recently I got a message saying, "Hey Yulia, I don't know what to do in my life. My parents want me to study this, but I don't want to do that. So do you have any advice for me?" And I was like, I'm gonna film a video about that. Hey, this is Yulia and welcome to my channel. Here I talk all things Canada, education, traveling, learning languages, and today we'll be talking about love. How to find something that you really enjoy doing, how to find your passion for something, how to find what you want to do in your life. Well, stick till the end and you'll get all the answers. We as humans are faced with so many choices in our lives. Where do we want to study? What do we want to do in life? Where do we want to work? What hobbies do we want to have? But the thing is, some people know what they want to do when they're like kids. Some people like me, they cannot find what they love until they're like, I don't know, 25 years old. For some people, it's like, hey, I want to be an artist. I started playing the piano when I was 5 years old and now I'm like 22 and I'm still loving it. For some people, it's like, oh, I'm gonna try this, that, and still don't know what the hell is going on. So what should you do if you want to find something that really excites you? Well, the first tip I have is to make a list of things that you really enjoy doing. Those could be different things, from gardening to like hiking, from playing the instrument to cooking. So you'll make a list of things you really enjoy doing. It doesn't matter if it sounds stupid, it's gonna help you in the future. So at least you will understand if you like more like art stuff, or you like more of a science person. If you are, let's say, in 10th, 11th grade and you need to, kind of like choose your career, you'll be like, hey, I'm good at English, literature, I'm bad at physics, chemistry. So you'll be looking at this half so you can choose something from this subjects or these things. If you're not sure if you want to spend the next 3 years on studying something, just try doing it yourself. If you're trying to pick a career, if you are about to go to university or to a college, try things that you want to learn at home. We have a lot of free online resources that you can use. Let's say you want to be a web developer or something like with engineering, go to Coursera, to Udemy, to different websites and try taking online courses. If you like it, then yeah, sure, go for it. Spend 4 years of your life on becoming a software engineer, but you gotta understand that that's something you like, that's something you enjoy. Because some people, they start their studies and then they're like, oh, I hate it. I want to transfer to another program. So to prevent this from happening, just try doing something yourself. If you've always wanted to draw, wanted to go to an art school, try taking courses on like Skillshare or maybe even on YouTube. They're free. You don't pay for anything. If you see that that's something that really interests you, something that you can do, then you can spend money on other courses, on education, on, expensive materials. Tip number 3 will be try new things. If you like cooking in general, try doing pastries. If you like playing the piano, try maybe singing. If you like, designing, let's say marketing stuff, try UX, UI design. This way you will expand, your abilities, your hobbies, things you can do. And maybe when you'll be trying this new thing, you will find something that you really like doing. This basically happened to me when I started my career. I started as a developer. I realized I don't want to do that. I started doing graphic design, but then I was like, nah. And this is how I ended up in product design. I was trying different things. I was like, okay, this is not working for me. This is not working for me. Let's try UX, UI design. Let's try product design. And it worked. So you just need to invest your time in trying new things so you can end up with something you really love. Tip number 4 is don't forget to make your research on jobs, on salaries. Sometimes people ask me, Yulia, what are the job perspectives of an architect in Montreal? I don't know. What are the salaries? I don't know. Before spending X amount of money on your education, let's say in Canada, do your research, check what jobs are available, what is the salary, what are the requirements, so you can kind of get an idea what people want from you when you're applying for jobs. Because sometimes, you study something, you're like super passionate about it, and then it becomes irrelevant, Some things are changing, some things are going, I don't know, online or something. So some jobs that were okay 10 years ago might not be relevant nowadays. And the last but not the least is talk to people. If you see that a person studies in the college you want to go to, if a person works at a company you want to work for, just message the person and say, hey, I want to study or work at this place. May I ask you some questions? Be super short, be super sweet. If you haven't seen my video about the online communication, watch it after. So ask the person questions. Be like, hey, can you tell me about that? Can you tell me about this? But don't be too much. Ask relevant questions and be to the point. You can ask these people about things they like or dislike in this job or this, I don't know, program. Ask if the person recommends to work or study at that place. But also, if you're looking into college programs or university programs, ask if it was hard to find a job. Yes, people are different, qualifications, skills, they're all different, but like in general, ask, hey, you studied like event management at Algonquin, was it easy to find a job? If you ask me, I'll be like, I wasn't able to find a job. But if you ask someone else, they can be like, it was super easy. And then you can kind of see like, who is Yulia, who is the other person, and then you can kind of like put it all together and see what people are asking for this specific position. A big thing to know is that it's okay to not know what you want to do in life. As for me, I think I didn't know till I was like 23, 24 years old, because I graduated from the high school when I was 16 and I didn't know anything except for the languages. This is why I was like, you know what? I'm gonna study languages because I don't know. At the end of the day, the languages helped me to get where I am now, for sure. But still, I was like, I don't know what I want to do. I tried different things. They didn't work out. But then somehow I ended up studying IT, becoming a designer. And here I am, happy, excited, passionate about things I do. You know how they say that your calling is something that you can do for free, like for years? For me, it is education. So I film all these videos, not getting paid, spending a lot of time and effort on making this happen. So if you want to support me, don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe to this channel. So the second thing is design. Again, if I had to design for free for a year, I think I would still do it because I really enjoy the process. I like, talking to people and finding the problem and the solution for the problem. So think about it. If you had to do something for a year for free, like not getting paid, not getting anything for that, what would it be? Just make a list, drop it in the comments, let's discuss it all together, and then you can kind of see where it's taking you to. And if you are an adult and you have kids, the biggest tip I can give you, please listen to your kids. I have so many examples of both kids and parents when the parent is like, hey Natasha, I want you to study business in London. And Natasha is like, but daddy, I want to be a dancer. I want to be a ballerina. But her dad is, no, you're going to study business. I'm going to pay money. You're going to be a businesswoman. 5 years later, thousands of dollars spent on education. Natasha is dancing. Father is sad. Well, listen to your kids and see what they like, what they want to do in life. I was fortunate enough that my mom was like, you know what, go study like languages, it's gonna be fine. And she was kind of right, so languages at least helped me. But if I studied business for 5 years and then ended up being a designer, well, at least I didn't pay for my education in Russia because we have free education. But still, it's kind of like, Two fun facts. I've always wanted to learn French when I was at school. I was like, hey mom, I want to learn French with my friends, because in your class you had two options, German and French, and all my friends went to the French group. I was like, I want to study French, I want to speak French. My mom was like, no, you go, you study German. Then I go to university. My mom was like, you go, you study German. Where am I now? Living in Quebec, speaking French. Merci, maman. And the second thing, I've always wanted to play instruments, to sing, or at least draw. My parents were like, Go dance, go swim. It's good for your health. Now I'm a designer. Thanks. Thanks, parents. It's not a big of a deal for me. Like, I mean, it's fine. I've learned French. I spent 2 years on that, but I could have done it like in high school and when I was studying at a university. Fine, cool, whatever. If you're not sure what you want to do, just take a gap year. Just go work, go try new things, go talk to people. It's better to take a gap year to see what you want to do rather than spending 4 years or 5 years or like whatever years on studying something you don't like and then like end up paying this money for nothing. And this is it for today. I hope the video gave you a direction on what to do and where to go. If you're lost in this journey of finding your love, your passion, I wish you best of luck. It's gonna be okay. Trust me, I've been there, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!